Hey guys, it's me, Karan Ashley. How are you? Oh my gosh, we have started this journey on this order journey. Gosh, it's been almost 2 months since we started, dropping hints and kicking off our Indiegogo campaign. I want to start off by telling you guys thank you so very much. All of you who have contributed, all of you who have commented on the trailer and the teasers and have shared them on your pages. Like I've literally been going from Comic Con to Comic Con, traveling constantly. And it is blowing my mind the response that you guys are giving us. Like we literally have people walking up to the table, go, the order, and you guys know everything about it, and it is just crazy. We've got the most amazing team, working to help get the word out, and that's really, you guys know the power of social media. That's really one of the biggest things that has helped our journey is Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We've been able to communicate with you, but I also know that you guys have so many questions and you want to know exactly what our plan is. And so this is the story is that I had an idea. I think we've all been talking about it for years, so I can't even own that idea of wanting to work together again. I think the last day that we worked together and every day in between, we have wanted to figure out a way to work again together. The cast, as you know, a lot of us are really, really good friends. We get along so well and we absolutely adore each other. So I've always wanted to do a project that where we could do that, and I kind of wanted to do something different. I wanted to do an action movie. I always make the joke like I could have hired a bunch of Power Rangers and we could have done a romantic comedy, but I think you guys want action. You guys want to see us fighting. So we started to create this idea, and the minute that David Fielding and I teamed up together and started tinkering around with the script, it was magic. We literally started to put this thing together, and it came together really fast. And once it came together, I knew at that moment I had to team up with my boy, Johnny Bosch. Johnny and I produced a movie years ago called Devin's Ghost, and we had so much fun. And I mean, literally, we walked away from that going, gosh, when are we going to do this again? We've got to do this again. And every time we see each other, we talk about how much fun that was. And so I knew right then that he needed to be my partner, my executive producing partner. I knew that I could handle all of the logistics of shooting, all the producing and planning. And I knew that he could handle all of the action. And together, we're really both good creative contributors. So, we could rewrite scenes on the fly. And the funny thing was, is he instantly, I was throwing around, director names, and he instantly said, we need David Wald. David Wald, for those of you who don't know, he used to work on Power Rangers also. He actually, he said one of his first jobs as a stunt guy was he was hired to be a putty. And he obviously is amazing, and he became the Blue Ranger stunt double for a very long time. And so all those amazing, things, David, Yost obviously can handle his own stunts, and he's an amazing gymnast. But David Wald was that guy who was in the suit that, I mean, we all had someone that made us look better than I could have ever looked. So he's that guy. And since then, he has gone on to work as a stunt coordinator. He's gone on to work as a director, and he is just the guy we needed. He is amazingly talented. You guys have seen the teaser. He knows how to shoot action. He knows how to make us look amazing. He knows how to prepare us. So that's what the order needed. And as far as the order goes, I mean, we obviously are in the midst of our, campaign. We literally have, we're nearing 30 days. We're about to be at our last 30-day stretch. And we have been raising money, and I mean, literally every dollar counts. I've gone through the donations, and I mean, we're like inching along, but it's such an amazing roller coaster ride, and we have no one to thank but you guys, the fans. You guys have been our backbone for so many years. You guys have given us so much support, and the minute that the order hit the internet, you guys responded, and I want to personally thank you for that. the plans are we have these last 30 days. And so we want to end with a bang. And when I say that every dollar counts, if I looked at our social media the other day, we were counting everybody's followers and we had almost 1.5 million followers amongst the 18, 19 people that are signed on to the order. And I think we're up to 20 people signed on to the order. So we have like a 1.5 million followers. But long story short, we've got a lot of people there. And if every single person or if every other person donated $1, we would make our goal in 20, like less than 24 hours. So we know that not everybody can do that. So we don't expect everybody to make a financial contribution. There are other ways that you can contribute, and those ways are is equally as important and equally as valuable to us. Like I said, you can share it on your social media. You can talk about it with your friends. You can show the trailer to people that you know. Whatever. We are so thankful. And we have just truly enjoyed this ride. And for those of you that have contributed, just know that your money is not going to go, is not going to be just sitting on somewhere in a bank account. We are literally going into pre-production the minute that this campaign ends. I think our end date is like July 17th or 18th, around that time. When the campaign ends, we obviously have a little bit of a grace period, and we're going to start fulfilling all the perks. My goal in life is to have all those perks fulfilled by the end of August. So hopefully we get all of that done, with the exception of a couple, because like some are like the script and some are the DVD. We obviously can't give you that until we finish shooting the movie and we get the movie distributed. So a couple of them you have to wait on, but the ones that we can fulfill right away, we are going to fulfill right away. But we're going into pre-production, and hopefully, if everything goes as planned with investors and with the contributions, we'll be able to shoot this movie at the end of this year. Like, we're fast tracking all the way there. We didn't start the project. We started it with a finished script and we started it with a solid plan. And this was just the fundraising process is one step of that plan. So we're moving. So you're going to be hearing from us. This is like a year process. It's like having a baby. We're gonna be creating this baby for the next year. So you're gonna be there for every step of the way. And once we get into pre-production, it's going to be pretty exciting. We're going to obviously be releasing different videos of us scouting locations and us, having meetings and doing all those things. And some of you have chosen parks to where you're actually going to be in the order. That is crazy. We've got people with speaking roles, and we created the action hero park because a lot of people watched Power Rangers and they went on to become like lethal martial artists. So we thought, what would be cooler than for those people, to be a part of an action scene, and in some sort of way, whether it be dodging bullets, whether it be flying and ducking, and I don't know. I mean, there's so many things. We've got some elaborate scenes that we've got to have, and we've got to have a lot of bodies. And I mean, it's just gonna be amazing. You guys are gonna get really an experience, and that's what we want. We want you to actually be on set. We want you to walk away going, I was on a professional set. To walk away going, I just worked with the guy who, was a stunt double on Mission Impossible. Like, I mean, you're going to be working alongside professionals that are amazing in this business. We wanted to give you that. Some of you love getting hats, you love getting t-shirts. We have all that stuff coming. We got a whole slew of merchandise that we're going to be that are currently on the Indiegogo, but we're adding more things to the Indiegogo so that you can have your order gear ready, there are more perks that are just fun. Like, some of you go to Comic Cons and you want to hang out with us a little bit longer than the time you get at the table when you're getting your autograph or your photo op. So we've got, a VIP after PMC. We've got a paintball, half a day paintball with Austin St. John. I mean, who doesn't want to go paintball shooting with Austin St. John? We've got Zoom calls, like it's like a Skype, video chat that you can do with an actor all by yourself. Like, it could be you and that guy or you and that girl. So we just wanted to create opportunity so that you're not just donating to our project, and but you're actually getting something also. So hopefully, if you guys have suggestions for perks, or if you guys really want to see something, we've got 30 days left. By all means, throw the suggestions out there. I can't promise that we'll use everything, but you know, we need all the help we can get. So maybe you create something that it just blows all of us away and sends our campaign over the top. But a lot of you have been asking, what is the plan for the movie? Is it going to be on DVD? Is it going to be straight to video? Is it going to be, you guys are really knowledgeable of the business. What we have planned, we obviously are going to go for everything. We're going to try to get this baby placed, and get it, the best possible situation. But we're not going to know that until a little bit later. So what we're doing right now is securing all the funds. Once we have all the funds secured, we have a management team that's actually working with us, a nice, really big Hollywood management team, and they are going to potentially pre-sell the movie. We may take one of those deals, that we might get. We're also going to potentially see what, distribution is if we wait, and maybe we get a better situation that way. So we haven't figured out where we're going to land, but we're definitely, trying to land somewhere cool. I would love to see this movie on Netflix. I would love to see this movie have a small, if a limited theater run. I don't know. I would love to see it on HBO. I think there's so many different avenues, and especially with internet and with, online, people watch more online TV shows than they do actual cable, shows. There's a home for the order, and there's a life for the order. And for those of you who are lifelong order members, um, we're already coming up with ideas for part two. So this is just the beginning to our journey. And I can't stop thanking you enough that this beginning is, it's like, I get like, it's probably the biggest step, because this is the step where we're making something out of nothing. We're taking an idea on a piece of paper and we're bringing it to life. We're taking these characters and we're making them, more than just, a description. They're actual people that you connect with, whether they're the guy you love to hate, or they're the girl that you love every time you see her on screen. This is a very important phase. This is our low budget blues phase. We had, a very small budget to shoot the, trailer, but we got it done, and it turned out, it exceeded our expectations. So this is where, almost the place where no one believes in it yet. No one knows but you. You're the only ones who believe in us at this point. Hollywood doesn't know what we're going to give them in this movie. But what I can promise you is that we've got rehearsals lined up. We've got, I've got some of the most amazing cast members, friends, co-stars that are ready to give you the best movie that that we could ever give you at this moment in our life. We're so ready for this. It's so overdue. It's so something that we have wanted to do for so very long. So the promise I'm giving you is that you're going to get an amazing film, and you're going to get something that is coming from complete passion. You're going to get something that we truly are going to work hard for. We're not just going to show up on set unprepared. We've got weeks and weeks of work planned. So that's why every dollar counts, because the more money we raise, the more rehearsal time we can get, the more professionals we can hire, the bigger the stunts, the bigger the budget. So whatever you can donate, we really appreciate it. And, I will be checking in probably another week or two, and hopefully we're, tracking our steps to get to 75,000. You guys saw Amy Jo challenge David Yost. I will check in before then so that we can all see David in spandex, and who knows what challenge is going to come from that, because we've joked with him so much. I'm afraid that we've set ourselves up for some embarrassing moments. David's gonna get revenge on the rest of us that are in the corner laughing. But I will end with this. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. for getting us this far. This is, like I said, the most important phase. This is the phase that the only people who believe in us are you. And we are so thankful for that. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye.